Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Who's here? Who's here? Hello to anyone who is here right now. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Jirachi hunt for the day. We're just going to double check this Jirachi. But before we get started with this hunt, I'm going to fix the counter. Hey, Kirby, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. 1 second here, I realize the counter is the Tapu Koko counter right now. It's not the Jirachi counter. Alright, there we go. Snickers, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good, found a shiny with chopping your diamond copy. Yo, congratulations, that's awesome. Alright, so we're just going to double check this Jirachi. We're not counting it because we definitely counted it last time. Let's just making sure. And here we go, off to the races. Yeah, so hope everyone's had a good Monday so far. You're doing alright. Awesome, good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, took yesterday off just to kind of chill a bit. Yeah, today was a normal work day. Yeah, for the most part. I ended up having someone come out and look at my AC because I had mentioned before it was kind of messed up on Saturday. They came out, looked at it, and were like, yeah, we fixed it, and like, I'm like, okay, because it felt like it wasn't getting hotter, but it's not getting any colder now. You know, like it's 78 like all day. It's always good to chill. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so I just figured like, yeah, it's Sunday night. I can just relax, play some video games, played some Minecraft. You know, good times. And today was work. The parts for the like remaining parts I needed for the Nerf blaster I'm building came in, so I'm excited. I started putting that together a little bit before the stream. I'm gonna be finishing it afterwards. Hopefully it all goes together okay. Most of it's 3D printed, and like the instructions I got or like the kit I got was from people who like at first it seemed like legit. They seemed to know what they were doing, and then I get the kit and I'm like, they know what they're doing, but like they didn't really give like properly detailed instructions, and like there's a few things where I'm like, I could have either bought these myself or I'm going to have to go buy parts anyways. So like it'll work in like a testing function tonight, but the biggest thing right now is the battery they recommended is almost too big. Which wouldn't be a problem if the kit wasn't like super strangely put together. Yo, Vanillix, how's it going? But yes, like, they don't have screws that sit flush in the battery compartment, so like, I feel like a battery, like a screw in the battery compartment is just gonna like pop the battery, and that's not fun. Those are very explosive when they pop. So I won't be putting it in there for now. To see if I have to get a different battery or what's going on with that. Where is everyone? I don't know, man. Hopefully it cools down in here. I don't know what's going on with the AC. Like, they said they fixed it, it felt cooler, and now suddenly it's hot again, so I don't know. I don't know, maybe they've given up. I looked, and this is like literally the 10th request I put in for this AC. Like, the guy today was a... Like, last time it was a new guy. Usually it was the same guy over and over again. I think he just kind of understood at that point, like, I just had problems with mine. But, this guy, the guy that came out last time was a different guy, and he came out again today, and he's like, have we been here before? I was like, yeah. Yes, you have. You haven't even been here as much as there's been a history of, like, there being issues. I don't know, he's like, oh, it's not, like, locked up, but it definitely sounded locked up, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's 90 degrees outside, so I imagine they have a lot of people talking about ACs with problems, but, like, come on. Let's see how many Jirachi encounters we get in for the day. Starting at 313, so we should be getting around like 327? I don't know. Not sure. Save. Hey, how's it going, Cinder? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh man, we barely beat that Mudkip. I didn't even realize we were that close. Alright, start mashing buttons. Yo, Jiha, how's it going, man? How you been? How's life? Haven't seen you around here in a while. Hope all is well for you, man. I think today's a good day. Just found a shiny Onyx. Yo, that's awesome, Kirby. Congrats. Some great shiny luck. That's awesome. I gotta like sanity check myself and see if this AC is like actually like set low or something, or set way too high. 1 second. No. It is fantastically 7 degrees warmer in here than I have the AC set, which is, you know, exactly what I pay ridiculous levels of rent for. I'm happy. I am happy with the service this place provides. Gotta love tests. Oh yeah, you got a lot of those with school and stuff, man. AC's how you get the summer, let's not lie to ourselves. Oh, 100% it is, and it is currently 90 degrees Fahrenheit here, so Celsius, I don't know what that is. I think like 30s? I don't know Celsius numbers, I apologize. It is 90 degrees Fahrenheit here. My apartment is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have the apartment set at like 72. Exactly what I want right now. Like I said, they came out and fixed it. I can feel something. It's like they unjammed some part of it. It was making this like horrific, just like high-pitched whine earlier, which is usually what it does when it's like locked up and like running dry on like coolant and stuff. So like they did something, but he came in and was like, oh, it's not locked up. I'm like, it sounds like it's locked up. It sounds like it always sounds like when it's locked up. He's like, I'll check stuff on the roof, and then he came back down and said like, oh, it's good. I was like, okay, but it's not doing anything. Pro gamer setup. Like the thing is, like I didn't even have a lot of stuff on. Like I had like my work laptop on, the TV, and like my iPad. Like it's one thing when I'm like playing a game or streaming or video rendering on my computer. I've got like, and then like I have my 3D printer running and like the dishwasher's running or something. Like at that point I'm probably pushing a little bit more electricity than I should be, but like it's one thing when I have like 3 things that are just straight up heaters in the apartment running and like for the AC to like not be able to keep up. That's normal. But the fact that like there was a solid 3 hours I think where like the AC had been, you know, fixed and I didn't really have anything like heating anything, and it still just hasn't, like, it hasn't budged. That's what's weird. I don't know. Hopefully, like, it catches up overnight or something. I don't know. I don't know. Otherwise it'll be, the fastest, like, the least amount of time between requests I've ever had, because usually it's, like, a month or 2. Nah, but it's, I don't know. Not much I can do right now, like, maintenance office and everything's closed unless it's, like, an emergency. Two requests in a row speedrun, right? I don't know. It's weird because like I don't know what it is, but like the maintenance dude who came out for like a year, like because I've had these problems fairly regularly since being here. I actually, when I moved in the first day, there was an issue with the AC, and I just didn't get it fixed at that point because like it was very late in the summer. It was very late in the summer and it was getting cooler, so like I didn't particularly care, or like I didn't really notice it at the time, because I guess it wasn't late in the summer. Summer had started, but it wasn't really like that late in the summer. Yeah, so like I didn't really notice it at the time, but then winter happened and then spring came back around and started needing AC again. I was like, this is actually not working very well. And also, pandemic happening means I was at home to deal with it during the middle of the day, the hottest part of the day, before I was at the office. I had the maintenance guy come out, and like, he was super cool, super nice, you know. No complaints with the dude, and like he came out one time. The first time he came out to look at it, I was very surprised, because I was used to the maintenance at my college apartment where like, you put in a request, you just like crossed your fingers that someone showed up within a month, because who cares, you know? You're not renewing anyways, you're graduating, why do we need to like make you happy? But yeah, we had so many issues with that apartment, and so coming here, I was like, they just won't do anything, so I was like, eventually Mel was over, and she's like, you just gotta do it. I was like, yeah, because she was like dying. So like, okay, yeah, I'll do it, and put in the request, and like, they came out the same day, which I was very surprised by. Like, within like a couple hours, I was like, that's insane. You know, because I'd never had that before. I was used to like ridiculously terrible maintenance. I think the only other time we had that was on a move-in day at an apartment in college. And like, it was, we moved in and they're like, you know, point out the things that are problems and just let us know. It's like, we pointed out a couple like big things. Like the guy was even super grateful when we came in. Like, he's like, oh, you're not like, oh, this like vent is like peeling, or like, oh, the paint's peeling or something. It was like, oh, hey, this vent's falling out of the ceiling, and in my bedroom they had to remove the ceiling fan because it was their like highest to this, it was the closest to the ceiling like model that they had to put into places, and it was here. So I was like, yeah, no, I need that gone. So like, you know, those kind of things. It's like, that's fine. That like, and they came out really fast for that, but you know, again, that was like our first move-in day. We didn't have anything after that, but you know, or like, I think I had one other thing, but it took them a couple days to come out, and again, like, not a big deal. But here, it's like a couple hours they were out. Like, I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's a little, like, he's like, it was too cold or something that day. Like, you know, it was spring, so, you know, you have some days that are, you know, ridiculously hot, and some days that it could snow, you know. So, like, I put in the request because the past few days it had been, like, incredibly hot, you know. And it was cold when he came out. I was like, yeah, I'll just check it tomorrow. I was like, okay. He checked it, came back, was like, knocked on the door the next morning, like, hey, you're good. You know, hey, it's running. Like, that was awesome. Like, less than 3 hours for him to talk to us, and then like the moment it was like business hours for him to be in the office doing maintenance stuff, and like it got warm enough, he's like, hey, I fixed it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then that lasted most of the summer. And then it had more issues later on. And then we get around to this year, and we had one thing. I had to do it again in April, and then I had to do it like last month, and then I had to do it this month. So like, I don't know. This is just like a problem unit AC, I guess. Lucky you don't have to live on campus housing, because the apartment you lived in isn't considered a college housing, but it's close to it. Yeah, I mean, for me, what it was, we did the check. Yeah. For me, yeah, we didn't have to live in on-campus housing. I did have to, yeah, we didn't have to live in on-campus housing. It was highly suggested for freshmen. After that, they kind of pushed you off campus, because, like, most of the housing was freshmen only. Because, like, again, they highly recommend that, and the college I went to, like, has plenty of room. It's, you know, filling in with apartments now, but, like, it's not like it was, you know, smacked down in, like, a square and it couldn't spread out, so, like, you didn't have to force everyone to be there. So, like, there's plenty of apartments and houses and stuff to rent. So they're kind of like, yeah, I mean, just go do your own thing. The buses ran everywhere, so, like, there was never a problem with, like, getting to a class. But yeah, like, it was just recommended to be on campus. I enjoyed being on campus, actually. It was nice, if for nothing other than, like, it was nice, if for no other reason than, like, I was already right by classes. Like, there was no walking, there was no commuting. I was there. It was like, I step out of my dorm, I grab food from the dining hall, I walk to class. Like, I'm closer than any parking lot would have been. Day one maintenance sounds sweet, not gonna lie. I mean, it was basically like, what it was with that place was effectively us like confirming the apartment was in good enough condition to move in. And again, like, it was really big things. It wasn't like, like I said, it wasn't like, oh, there's like a chip on this or something like that, or there's a stain here or something like that. It was, in my bedroom, there was a ceiling vent, you know, like just like a normal vent in the ceiling that was falling out, like it was going to fall. Like it was missing one of the 2 screws that would hold it in, so it was just like at an angle about to fall out of the ceiling. And then, like I said, the ceiling fan that was going to take my head off if we turned it on. So those 2 things were fair. Those 2 things were fair to complain about, and fair to have them come out like very quickly. And again, like we were moving in. This was kind of like the checklist to make sure we like signed everything and like that they held up their end. Remember last year they gave everyone fans for the rooms that didn't have good ACs and said deal with it. Oof. I mean, some places kind of are like that. Like it's like you can go buy your own window unit if you want, but that's all you got. Like, if you're not in an area that's, like, always in dire need of AC, like, they don't always install it. I find that very weird. Everywhere I've ever been has had AC, but it's also because, like, we have, like, a month or 2 that are well close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so, like, kind of need it. Yo, Joshua Sturt, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Josh? But yeah, so... But yeah, it's so weird that, like, the maintenance has been so much different now. So, like, I guess kind of back to... I rambled about the history of the AC problems, but it was kind of to the point of, like... The dude who came out and did it before was fantastic. The dude who came out and did it now, honestly, he's been good. It's just, like... I don't know if anything happened this time? I don't know if anything happened, is the thing right now. It's like, I don't know if there's anything fixed. Like, before it was like, by the time the guy got back down here, the apartment was cooling off, so I don't know. So mix that with, like, a weird problem I had with, like, toilet, you know, it was running, and it's like, I'd just kind of been dealing with it, but then they came by and were like, hey, we noticed, like, abnormal water usage, which was not caused by the toilet, as it turns out, but we don't know what it was. They're looking into it, I guess. But then they, like, fixed the toilet and just made it worse, and I was like, what the heck? Like, it was, like, there were, like, 2 things that could be wrong in causing that in a toilet, and you replaced one of them, and it didn't fix it, it just made it louder. So, I don't know. Again, more of a reason to continue, like, finding a place to be in that's not this place, you know? So I don't intend on renewing the lease, at any point, but, I need to find another place before I, like, truly give up here, right? Finally found a store where you can buy a copy of English Emerald. Hey, that's awesome, Joshua. Your room did have AC, they said rooms that didn't. Kind of weird. That's strange. But yes, I mean, I guess, like, in that case, like, your only option is either, yeah, a fan or, like, get your own window unit and put it in. Haven't had issues with your apartment since you moved? Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Hopefully I can, get a lease on this one house I found. So I've mentioned there's been a couple places that I've been looking at. One completely didn't work. The one with the loft, like, I went to the website that, like, because, like, you can go to Zillow and just look at places, but generally that's just, like, kind of a grouping of, like, the other stuff, and it's better to just go to that, like, company's website directly and contact them. I went to that website, that house wasn't on there, so I think it was just rented and Zillow hadn't been removed from Zillow or something. There's one down the street I found that I was looking at, and I, like, tried to put in the application for, and I got weird and, like, waitlisted it and stuff. It would have been pretty good. It would have been a little bit small, but it would have been pretty good. I'd kind of, like, thought out how I would set up stream stuff there. But, again, the weird waitlisting of the application and stuff was strange. But I found another place, and I contacted them, like, last week. I heard, like, we'll get in contact with you soon on Friday, and I just, like, they haven't gotten in contact with me yet, so it's like, reached out to them again, like, hey, because I would like this place, it's really big, and for the price, it's insanely nice, like, it'd be close to my office, it would have enough space for, like, it would have enough space for both a streaming studio and an office. Like, that's like the pinnacle, like that's the peak of what I would want. So hopefully I can hear back from this place and it's not gonna be like a oops, sorry, we already like rented it or something. It's a store called Entertainment Mart. Hey, that's awesome, Joshua. That's awesome. Congrats on getting that. Your AC doesn't hit your room and it's currently 90 outside. Oh no! Mixed with your house being basically an oven, it's absolutely sweltering. I'm so sorry, Kirby. I'm so sorry. I feel that. My room was a corner room, like in my parents' house, or growing up. My room was a corner room, on the upper floor. So like the upstairs was always like 78, and then my room I'd keep the door. This is partially my doing because I kept the door shut and then turned my computer on. So there's no air circulation and all this super smart fun stuff. Yeah, so that was my situation. Pokemon DS games have been slowly moving up in prices in Korea. Yeah, they're starting to go up. They are starting to go up. I didn't realize this was a thing, and like I'm kind of not surprised. And honestly, if anything, it makes me more surprised that the Japanese versions are so cheap. So you can get a copy of Crystal, like, or you can get pretty much any Japanese Game Boy or Game Boy Color, a Gen 1 or Gen 2 game, in the range of about $130 to $180. Depending on the game, depending on the condition of the box. And like good condition boxes, like extremely good condition boxes, are like, you know, around like maybe 200 or something. And that's like on the very, very high end. You know, if you're like ordering online, generally like you're talking like $100 because like they can't guarantee you get the box they showed a picture of, so like it's a little bit lower. But like again, if you can see the box and stuff, like 180 is like a good price and everything right now for those. Complete in box, that is. Complete in box. So like clarify, complete in box on these manuals, the box, the game, obviously, all the packing material. It's like $180. Guess how much? So now that's like for a copy of Crystal. Guess how much an English version of Crystal is, complete in box. Guess. I want someone to guess. Isn't Emerald crazy expensive? I got my Emerald for about 90, and that included the that was complete in box Japanese, and included the wireless trade link the wireless link cable adapter. But again, Japanese games are cheaper. They're way cheaper. They're so much cheaper, and I don't know why. $450? Oh, Kirby, I wish. Anywhere between $800 and $1,500. It's insane. It's insane if you like look up a complete in box copy of like English Crystal on eBay. It's insane because anything under 1,000 is under 1,000 because it is a current auction and is going to shoot up at the end. It's crazy. It's insane. I bought a GBA for 40 last year, or for last summer, and need to change the backlight. Oof. Wow, okay, that's a lot. Right? Because like I had this whole goal of like trying to get a complete in box set of all the Japanese games and a complete in box set of all the English games. And unfortunately for me, the games I have complete in box English are all the 3DS titles, or all the mainline 3DS titles. I'm not even looking at things like Stadium or Coliseum or anything like that, or like any of the spin-offs. We're talking purely like the core RPGs. The only things I have complete in box, the only ones I have complete in box that are English are Gen 7 and up, or Gen 6 and up, sorry. I have a couple, I have like Gen 5 here and there, but like I'd still need a couple more of those. And those 3DS ones are the ones I don't have in Japanese. Of course, like I have the ones that are like easier to buy in English. I have in English, and like it's harder to find those in Japanese right now because they're still a little bit new, and also like the whole region locking and needing a Japanese 3DS to use them. But yeah, then like all the older English games are insanely expensive complete in box. Like they're always going to be a little bit more pricey just because they're cardboard boxes, so you know the box gets destroyed very quickly. Most kids don't keep the box. DS and onwards is the first time that was really a thing. What did I say? I was just talking about getting like copies of games with the boxes. Because I have all of the Gen 3, I have all the Gen 3 games, or all the main Gen 3 games, in Japanese complete in box. And that was like All of that combined was less than a single copy of English Crystal, and it's insane. It's insane. Lost your Platinum box? Rip. I also have lost some boxes. I don't think I have my Pearl box. Kasaibo, what's going on? Wish you didn't throw away. Wish you didn't throw away boxes when you were a kid, but hey, live and learn. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, the boxes weren't considered something to keep back then. Like, you bought the game, and it was in the box, and the sole purpose of that box was to look pretty on a shelf and to be big enough to hold the manual. That's it. That was the entire point of the box, was hold manual, maybe any like little add-ons if you got like a Fire Red Leaf Green or Emerald and it came with like the wireless adapter. That's the only reason the box would have been bigger. Would have been for like, or needed to be bigger, was for those and the manual. That was it. Like, that was the point. The point was to like toss the box. The box wasn't meant to be kept, you know. You weren't gonna carry the box around everywhere with you. Like, the games left that cardboard box and they went into your carrying case. That was the idea. That was part of the benefit of them being cartridges, is they carried really well. But now it's like, now I want to put that box on a shelf. All my complete in box Gen 3 like Japanese games I use. The Ruby is right here. Like, this is the Japanese Ruby. If it would, yeah, Japanese Ruby. Like, I use them. That's what I'm using for the Shiny Bot. That's the cartridge it's using right now. That's the one that did its Mudkip thing on. Like, they're... Like, I still use them. It's not like they're sitting on a shelf not being used, but, like, now I keep the box. But you were never going to convince, like, the target demographic of Gen 3 to keep the boxes. Wasn't going to happen. They just weren't meant to be kept. So they all got destroyed. I don't know if, like, there's culturally a different thing with Japan where, like, they're more likely to keep them, or how much is just they printed so many copies of those games in Japanese that there's just more of them? I don't know. Have you been to Entertain Mart? I have not. I hadn't actually heard of that. Not happy about the new WoW patch coming out tomorrow, because it's going to make you actually have to play the game. Oh, darn. Actually having to play the game. I jest, but yeah, I feel that. I feel that sometimes with Pokemon, Cinder. like, oh no, I have to play through an actual game and level up my Pokemon to, like, do anything? I just want a shiny hunt with my level 100s. I feel that. Hopefully you guys didn't peel off the stickers like some of your Pokemon games. Oh no! Yeah, no, I never would have done that. I have a couple games that, like, got messed up in a drawer. Like, I never peeled the stickers myself. Wish you could stay longer, so... Too bad it's not Monday. Hey, it was good seeing you, though. It was good seeing you, Jiha. It's good to have you in a stream again, man. Dad bought Pokemon Rangers, Shadows of Almia, and Mario 64 DS at Entertainment Mart. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I need to play more Rangers. I need to play the, like, sequel Ranger games, like Shadows and Guardians. Because, I played the original Ranger way more than any one person should. The poor Emerald copy missing its sticker. Oh no! Oh no! I still need to find my copies of Sapphire and Fire Red. They're just gone. They're just gone. I don't know where they are. I found my Fire Red manual last weekend. So, yeah, for anyone who is newer to the streams, I'm helping my parents, like, clean out their house, and they're gonna be selling it. And I've been, like, digging through everything I own, all of my possessions, to be like, hey, where are these copies of Pokemon games that I know are here, I just cannot find? Because I know I owned Sapphire and Fire Red, and I would play them a lot, and I cannot find them now. I cannot find them. You know, and, you know, like, there's over a decade's worth of my stuff just in that house. So I've been, like, going through, like, is it just, like, in, like, the mess in the closet in my bedroom? Is it under my bed missing somewhere? Is it in a drawer of a desk, or the drawers on, like, the bed frame? None of those places. And like we cleared out the whole basement, all the like old toy boxes, all the shelves of toys in the closet down there. Like all this stuff. Could not find it. Found the manual for Fire Red at the bottom of the toy box. In decent condition too. Like sure, it's like warped and kind of bent around and stuff, but it wasn't ever like creased. Like, which, that manual's in decent condition, like, surprisingly. But nope, no actual game copies, which was kind of upsetting. There's like one last place it might be if like it's somehow randomly gotten like my old dresser. I have a raid tomorrow. Apparently you have to be a good example of a raider to show people who want to be your guild's progression team. What kind of numbers they should be putting out. Lost your Sapphire copy so long ago and it hasn't turned up at all. Oh no, I feel your pain there, Kirby. I really feel your pain there. Because, like, I need to get more Sapphire and, I need to get another copy of Sapphire and Ruby and, like, I need, like, 3 more copies of Ruby Sapphire. So, like, if I could get, like, a Sapphire copy that's mine and not have to pay for it, that'd be great. No pressure, but you're the good example. Hey, I mean, at least they know that you can be the good example. I mean, that's always a plus. I just keep looking back at this thermostat, waiting for it to drop. Because again, like, it's not getting hotter, and it's clearly actually blowing air now. That was the problem before, is it wasn't blowing air at all. Oh no. Also, guys, I got some things. I had to run out to the store at lunch today. I had to run out to like a hobby store so I could buy some stuff for the Nerf blaster that I've been printing. I needed a battery for it and a charger for that, and I got that. And on the way back, I had to stop by just a Target to get some garbage bags and like dish soap and stuff. And I saw they actually had something that I thought they were like completely out of and was not stocking, but I found Pokemon cards, so I bought like 2 packs of the Pokemon cards. Not sure when I'm gonna open them, but I was like, screw it, I'll get them. And you can only buy 2, which is fair, I guess, right now. Given all the ridiculousness, you know. Really hoping for this AC just to get a little bit colder. There we go. Yeah, so I hope everyone's been having a good day. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Amethyst, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? But yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good day. Hope everyone had a good Sunday as well, because, you know, I didn't stream yesterday. Just used yesterday to chill out a little bit, just kind of relax. Yeah, played some video games, got some chores done, you know, all that good stuff. Played a little. I ended up playing a little bit more Minecraft on the member realm. Been working on getting a new farm update. Yo, Metalo, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Sub hype. Oh, I need to open up Streamlabs actually, or Streamlabels, so that'll update. I knew I forgot something. I always forget at least one thing. Your guild's gonna have a majority melee roster again. Not practical for raiding. You want mostly range damage. I guess that way you're not like taking as much damage. What is the Fallen? Did you get both those in 317 encounters? Squishy, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. So, yes on Zigzagoon, not really on Mudkip, but it's staying there. So, Squishy, I don't know if you've seen, a while back I made a soft reset bot that could basically just soft reset on a legitimate cartridge of Gen 3 and hunt for Mudkip. And it hunted for a Mudkip using the cartridge that we use for our Jirachi hunts and found a shiny Mudkip the day I was going to do an actual hunt for Jirachi. And I didn't have a way to trade it off, so because it was caught by a bot and I didn't actually care to keep it, and no one on stream would have known that, I decided to leave the shiny Mudkip up on stream, make it like this big surprise reveal that there was a Mudkip, and then I soft reset over it and saved, so that it was gone forever. So kind of yes, but that one also took about 6,000 encounters that were not streamed. But yeah, we did get the Zigzagoon. And Zigzagoon would have been a bit more than 317 encounters. Zigzagoon was a wild encounter, which we get about 5 of per run on average, I think. Maybe a little bit less. I think overall we see about 5 Pokemon per encounter, or per round. Per, like, tick up of that encounter, we see a Torchic, we see 3 to 4 wild Pokemon. Usually, sometimes we get really lucky and see none. And then we see Jirachi. So, through that, and as well as also we see the Poochyena. So, like, there's a good number of Pokemon that we see per encounter. The encounters are just counting our Jirachi encounters. You know, Japanese test thingy, the Japanese beta? Yeah, tried it, it's Pokemon LOL. Yeah, it's a MOBA. It's gonna be basically LOL. That's what a MOBA is. Last Boss Occurrence right here has 4 ads that stood on platforms away from the main platform. Ah, okay. Yeah, so like in order to like finish it in like a certain amount of time. That's really cool, but kind of tragic. Yeah. Yeah, so this little box right here. Gosh, let's see if I can hold it up. This little box right here handled that. I actually have another project related to that. If you do want to see what this box is about, there is a video on my channel related to it. Should check it out. I recommend everyone watch it if you haven't. But yeah, I'm working on a new version of that that should be way better than that one in pretty much every way, except for speed, because there's no way to actually get any faster. It's a genuine cartridge. There's no fast forwarding. And it's also like been doing it in Ruby, so there's not really any RNG manip. So yeah, right now I'm working on the code for the new one. I've got it pretty much wired up. I just can't like finish wiring it up until I get the code working. It's better than you thought it would be, but not your type of game. I mean, yeah, it's basically a super generic Tencent MOBA. Which basically means it's a super generic version of League Mobile, because Tencent, I think, owns part of Riot Games, which means they have like access directly to that IP. So I think like it's just straight up like basically what Tencent does is they have their core MOBA like game and then they just reskin it. They reskin it for whatever franchise they're trying to like draw in, you know. Tiny bit of uniqueness, but barely any. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's the bare minimum. It's got generic Pokemon characters and story. Yeah. Again, that's about what I would have expected from it. If you want the core gameplay loop, you could have played that a while ago on one of their other games. But again, like, if you and I don't like it, they don't really care. We're not their target demographic with this, so it's not a super big deal. It ended up being generic or not. Riot Games makes good games. I mean, they make League, yeah. They're not the same. They're not one and the same. I think one just owns a bit of the other. Only Valorant. Clearly not talking about League. Yo, Splash, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh man, guys, I'm excited. I've been thinking about this like all day pretty much. This Nerf blaster that I was printing all of last week, and I got the parts for today, like all the non-printable parts. I got those today. I'm really hoping I can get it all together tonight. Failed Mudkip? Kind of. I won't say the whole thing again, but basically, it was kind of a troll, and I'm just leaving it there. It's related to the soft reset box I made a while back. Basically, it found the Mudkip using the cartridge I used for the Jirachi streams, and I couldn't trade it away, so I just trolled the stream and reset over a shiny Mudkip on stream. It's like a weird currency. You have to use Google and just sketchy, really. Huh. I started thinking about Arctazol. You love Arctazol. Want a shiny one someday? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Go for it, Cinder. But yeah, so we kind of failed a Mudkip, but I wouldn't really call it a fail. My soft resetting bot managed to succeed in finding a Mudkip, and then I did not care to keep it. So if there's a robot uprising, I am on the chopping block for bullying this little soft reset box. Legit wanted to buy something in Valorant, and I saw this currency was like, what, isn't USD, and it wouldn't let you change it? I mean, paying through Google isn't necessarily sketch. I don't know what other thing it would be using. I don't know if anyone here is in the Pokemon TCG, but your huge collection of cards is taunting you for another organization. What's it taunting you for? Or like for going back through and like organizing it again? I used to have a lot of trading cards, Pokemon trading cards, but they all got ruined. I moved them to a shoebox from like their protective sleeves. I don't know why. I was a small child and had no logic. And put them in the closet in the basement, and that closet got leaked on, and all the cards turned to a giant paper mache pile. So a bunch of Gen 1 through Gen 3 cards, all turned into paper mache. Fun times. Like they're just one giant irrecoverable glob. Oh god, the pain. Yes. I've kind of built a little bit of a collection back up. It's not as big. Or honestly, it might be close to being as big and like actually having valuable cards. Because before I had just like a lot of the promotional boxes that like, or like trainer sets that are always like the same cards. So I never got like anything special from them. But yeah, so I built up a little bit of a Gen 7 collection with cards. If you needed pack openings on stream, like I said, I've got 2 right here. Pointed them out. We need to find a way to use them, potentially. Items for sub-goals or dono goals. Pokemon cards aren't common to come across anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. I found them today, so I picked them up. So hard finding new packs now, though, and it makes you really sad. I've been hardcore collecting since you were like 8, and now you can't find any packs anywhere. Maybe it's getting better. Again, like I said, I've got these two. There was just like completely full wall of them at like the store I went to. Maybe that store is just somehow like invisible to a lot of the like people who are going out and buying them like crazy, or I don't know. But yeah, like all the cards there were like fully in stock. Donate a certain amount, 1 pack opening or something like that, maybe. Okay, this apartment's not getting any colder, which is frustrating. We might not go for the full 2.5 hours we usually go for. I apologize on that. We might just like, I don't know. I don't want to like just rapidly end the stream early or something, but it's getting warm in here. You haven't seen Harry Potter? They're pretty good. I actually haven't seen all the movies either. I've seen most of them. I haven't seen all of them. I was realizing until your guild progresses through the upcoming raid tier, don't know if you can shiny hunt a bunch. I want to get back into it so bad, but with school you don't have a lot of free time and recently been spending it on Minecraft anyways. I feel that there's just a lot of things to like try to juggle, right? Said you're mentally insane for not having seen Harry Potter and you find that funny, so you're probably never going to watch it. Just to have that thing where people can be like, what? You haven't seen this? And you go, yeah, I haven't seen that. Alright guys, we might end up actually just wrapping up the stream after this encounter. I apologize for ending it early. It is still, like I said, it's still just very warm in here. It's very warm in here right now, and I don't want to like continue streaming through that. Basically, if it continues to be a problem even in the morning, I'm going to be contacting maintenance again, like, yo, what the heck? You should have fixed this like yesterday. But yeah, the combination of AC not working, leather chair, and computer streaming, not great. Yeah, just don't watch it be a troll. Yeah, there you go. Check Minecraft Java and see what your name actually is what you said it was. I mean, I think the invite sent successfully. It's like you should be good on that front. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Later tonight, I will be trying to get the Psyduck video out with all of the phases. I actually ran into a problem with that. I think it was almost like completely filling up like the RAM on my computer to load that project in. So that was fun. I noticed like everything skipping. Yo, Sour Apples, how's it going? Remember the 3DS you talked about? The boy's finally getting a charger on Thursday. Nice! Clean up the boy. Since it had dirt on it and smudge marks on the screen and the touchpad. Awesome! Awesome. Getting a full restoration. Wish you had the GBA. GBAs are so cool. I'm a very big fan of the GBA. Definitely recommend using one and getting one if you can. A boy needs to look their best. Exactly. When they meet the charger on Thursday, yeah, good first impressions, right? I have a GBA, its cord doesn't work, so you use batteries. Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's like an original GBA then? Friend is wanted to leave you two for 60 bucks. That's not too bad. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what like the prices are for normal Game Boy Advances. I know SPs go for about 80, I think, depending on the model. Sometimes a little more if you get like the backlit model. Well, that's not too bad. It's the one that doesn't have the round charger. Gotcha. We had really good luck with May today. I'm going to say this and destroy it for our last run, but we had good luck with May today. Just want to play Emerald and Fire Red or Leaf Green. I understand. I feel that. You can also get like an original DS. If you get an original DS or a DS Lite, those would also be able to do that. You don't trust eBay? Like, you don't trust it for getting a Game Boy? If you find a, like, store with good ratings on eBay, I bet they would, I bet, like, anything they had would be, like, trustworthy. If you find, like, a random seller who doesn't sell a lot of stuff, and, like, they just happen to have them, that's a little bit weirder, I agree. But like, there's a lot of stores on eBay who, like, they have, like, reputations they want to, like, keep. Like, good reputations they want to keep, so they won't sell you, like, sketchy things. There's definitely sketchy stuff out there. It's eBay. But you never know. Try to sell on eBay and people keep trying to scam you. They keep trying to scam you, like, while you're selling? That's weird. Hey, John the Pikachu. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? So for anyone who has just shown up, just letting you guys know, this is the last encounter of the day. I apologize for, like, it ending so incredibly early, like, compared to our usual streams. We've only gone for an hour. But my AC is not working right, so it's really, really hot in here, and I need to, like, turn the computer off for a bit so it can cool down some. You should clean the 3DS carefully back in the casing until then. Yeah, can't let anything happen. Alright, so let's save. Bidoof has been considered a god. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, that's only the facts. All right, here we go. Here we go. Will we find a Jirachi on this encounter? While it loads, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and look for a stream target, or for a raid target. We are going to raid. We're going to keep the hype going. I don't want to leave you guys high and dry without a stream to watch. I just won't be that stream, unfortunately. Oh, is Puffin's still alive? We can't raid Puffin often, so let's raid him. Hopefully he's still going. I might have to check here. Okay. Let's just double check. Is he still going? Yeah, it looks like he's still going. Maybe. Yeah, he's still going. We're gonna raid Puffin real quick, guys. So definitely head over, show the hype in that raid. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Again, apologies for it ending early. AC problems, can't really do much about it. We'll be back on tomorrow with a lunchtime stream with Let's Go, going for Ponyta. And something in the afternoon, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you for being understanding about the problems. And see you guys next time.